this is a steal. This car is so cheap today.
Oh yeah.
Like if you didn't drive it, you were missing out.
I said, oh, okay, promotion.
Yeah, it's a really good car. So we have Kenneth Wang here with Nico in the GT3. We're doing 5 laps, right?
Yes.
5 laps. So a couple quick things before we get rolling. As you already heard in the AMG, mirrors are for who?
For you.
Me. So if someone comes up behind us, I'll ask you to stay to the side. Of course, my hand will be on the wheel with those flashers.
Okay.
And if we're going to pass someone, you must wait for what?
For your sign.
My sign and my hand on that wheel. So just remember, if we're passing or being passed, stay on the opposite side of the track with them, give them plenty of room. And of course, you know the cone's orange, braking, green or turning. So otherwise, just bear in mind, smooth is faster in a 911 now.
Okay.
This car is very, 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 very different. As you probably know, rear engine, rear wheel drive, flat 6 versus no turbos. Very, very different. So just bear that in mind as we get used to the car and more comfortable with the speeds. On top of that, just bear it, and of course, keep those eyes up, look through the corners. Sound good?
Okay.
All right, so do you want to do automatic or paddles?
Paddles.
All right, so I'm going to tell you those paddles, now they do move with the steering wheel just like the AMG.
Okay.
They're a little bit smaller though, so just be careful as to what you're grabbing. Sometimes these are a little easy to grab.
All right.
So you ready to get rolling?
Yep.
Sweet Kenneth. So press down on the top with your thumb, all the way back, over to the left. Sweet.
Okay.
Now we're in manual. Let's get going. Yeah, it's already, it just says it.
Oh, okay.
So let's get going. Over to the right, and then to the left, just like the before. We're gonna face the track inside of that box of blue cones.
All right.
And stop right here. Give it just a minute. We're gonna wait for Evan to either up. He exited the track. Let's get going.
All right.
Stay to the right. Right hand upshift. Turn apex. Good. Stay left. Start squeezing that throttle. Upshift the third. Turn the other way. Second apex. Now squeeze the throttle all the way down, all the way out to the left side. Squeeze that throttle more. All the way down. Over to the right. Upshift. There we go. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. And brake. Good. Continue to brake. Downshift. Turn apex. Turn that wheel. You got it. Now start squeezing the throttle out to the right. Left side around that steering wheel. Good. Now brake. Straight line. You don't want to use the paint here because it's actually slicker than the asphalt. So we'll just slide. So squeeze that throttle all the way out to the right. At the apex, you're allowed to use it, but on the entrance and exit of corners, don't use the paint.
Okay.
So brake straight line. Good. Continue to brake. Then turn apex. Now you can use the paint here. Squeeze the throttle. Turn the other way. Stay left. Squeeze that throttle some more. Stay left. Brake a little bit. Then turn apex. Now start squeezing that throttle again. Straight at the green cone count. Straight at it and brake. Good. Straight line braking. Then clip the first apex, track to the right, look to the left, come back in for that second apex, there it is, now start squeezing that throttle, squeeze, 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 all the way out to the right. Squeeze that throttle, there you go. And brake, nice and firm, straight line braking, then start turning, clip that apex, carry the brake just a little bit longer, it'll get the car to rotate a little better. Stay left, squeeze that throttle, all the way, second apex, start squeezing that throttle a little bit more, all the way out to the left. There we go, over to the right side, keep going. Brake, good, downshift once, then start turning, clip that apex, then start squeezing the throttle out to the right, squeeze that throttle, brake straight line, then turn apex, stay tight, now squeeze the throttle all the way out to the right, there we go, squeeze that throttle all the way over to the left side, keep going, brake straight line, first keep braking, turn apex, turn, now squeeze that throttle, turn the other way, stay left, squeeze that throttle some more, stay left. Brake, turn, apex. Now throttle. More throttle. Go straight at the green cone and brake. First green cone, track to the right, look to the left, continue braking, then come back in for that second apex, turn that wheel and squeeze the throttle all the way out to the right. Good. Brake, continue to brake, straight line braking, good. Now we're going to turn and clip that apex, turn that wheel. Now someone coming up behind us, so stay to the left side, we're going to let them pass. So squeeze that throttle, keep going, but just stay nice and wide.
Okay.
Now squeeze that throttle, follow that Ferrari.
Okay.
Upshift, good, keep going. Brake, downshift once, then start turning, clip that apex. Turn that wheel, now squeeze the throttle all the way out to the right, squeeze, brake straight line, then then turn apex, turn that wheel, turn. Now squeeze the throttle all the way out to the right. Good. Over to the left side, keep going. And brake, straight line braking. Good. Now turn apex, turn that wheel. Now throttle, turn the other way, stay left, squeeze that throttle some more. We're gonna brake, and now we're gonna pass that Lamborghini Gallardo, so on the inside, stay nice and tight. There we are. Squeeze that throttle now. Back to you, straight at the green cone. Brake, good, continue to brake. Then track right, look left. Come back in for that second apex. Turn that wheel now. Squeeze the throttle all the way out to the right. Squeeze that throttle all the way down. And brake, good, continue to brake. Then start turning, clip that apex, good. Turn that wheel, it'll do it. Now squeeze the throttle, stay to the left. Other way, second apex, now squeeze the throttle all the way out to the left. Turning, clip that apex. Now throttle out to the right. Brake straight line. Then turn apex. Turn that wheel. Now squeeze the throttle all the way out to the right. Squeeze that throttle. Good. Over to the left side. Keep accelerating. Brake, downshift. Turn apex. Now throttle. Other way. Stay left. Squeeze that throttle some more. Stay left. There you go. Brake. Turn apex, now throttle, straight to the green cone, and brake. Good, first apex, track right, look left. Come back in for that second apex, now start squeezing the throttle, squeeze, all the way out to the right. And brake, nice and firm, continue to brake, then turn apex, turn that wheel, then start squeezing the throttle, stay left. Turn the other way, second apex, turn that wheel. Now squeeze the throttle all the way out to the left. There we go. Upshift. Keep going. And brake. Good. Continue to brake. Left hand downshift. Now turn apex. Good. Now squeeze the throttle all the way out to the right. Squeeze. Brake straight line. Then turn apex. Turn that wheel. Now squeeze the throttle out to the right. Squeeze that throttle. Now throttle. The other way, stay left, squeeze that throttle some more, stay left. Brake a little bit to balance, then turn apex. Now throttle. Good, and brake. This time brake just a little bit extra because we are in fact finished.
Okay.
So we're gonna exit on the right side of the track between those blue cones.
Okay.
What do you think of the car?
Fun, I love it.
It's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah, GT3.
Yeah, it's over to the right side. We're gonna follow the wall. So we're gonna put it right back where we got it, which is right next to that Ferrari.
Okay.
So yeah, you kept getting faster, which is a really, really good thing, and you kept getting more comfortable with the car. Of course, you can always push yourself a little bit harder, but that's what that McLaren's for, right?
Yep.
So good thing you got 7 laps in that. It'll get you nice and comfortable, and of course, you'll be quick, right?
All right. Nice.
So right here, all the way to the left, we're gonna turn that wheel.
Okay.
And then, do you have any questions though?
No, I'm good.
It's crazy, isn't it? It's a
Thank
lot
you.
all at once. Yeah, hop on out.